Let's chat about strong and divergent opinions. Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com. It's no surprise that there are lots of opinions, especially when it comes to technology, both about the tech itself and the companies and the individuals that make it. Some of those opinions are even strong. I hear a lot of them. Now, by and large, the opinions I hear at least all tend to generally align. They all head off in the same direction. For example, some might comment on a OneDrive issue with Microsoft made a stupid decision. Others with Microsoft's the most evil company ever and they're just trying to slurp up our data and extort more money from us. While they differ dramatically in strength and length, they're at least pointing off in the same direction. Microsoft is bad to some degree. This week, on the other hand, was kind of interesting. I published an article and a video outlining my opinion that you don't need to purchase a new machine because of Windows 11's new hardware requirements. There are options, including continuing to run Windows 10 safely. The topic has generated, the most diverse set of responses that I can recall in recent memory. On one end, there are the folks that more or less agree with me, thanking me sometimes even for saying out loud what they've been thinking or planning, or in some cases even already experiencing since they disabled Windows 10 updates long ago. I confirmed their pre-existing opinion, and they approved. At the other end of the spectrum, however, were those who disagreed, sometimes intensely. Words like irresponsible were even being thrown around for my even daring to share that opinion. Clearly, I did not have the opinion that these folks have, or wanted me to have. They did not approve. I find all this fascinating. It's a great example of how absolutely nothing is black or white. It's all shades of gray, and sometimes it's even black and white at the same time. We all come into these situations with differing levels of experience and knowledge and beliefs, yes, beliefs, that color our opinions and our opinions on the opinions of others. Now, I call out the word beliefs because that's what much is based on. It's impossible to know beforehand, for example, whether the end of Windows 10 support will be a security nightmare or a non-issue. That doesn't prevent people from holding sometimes very strong beliefs about what they believe will happen. And, as we all know too well, many people who hold strong beliefs are more than happy to rail against those who don't feel the same way. Now, to be clear, this is not related to my previous chat on civility. Most of the responses I'm seeing are relatively strong, but relatively civil. There aren't that many people really being dicks about it. But there are some very, very strong opinions being shared. My takeaway for you is this. Particularly when you see wildly diverging opinions on a topic, pay attention. Resist the urge to dig in defending your position. It's hard not to, trust me. But the fact that those other opinions exist might be telling you something. And if you're coming into the discussion without a pre-existing opinion, take the time to examine both sides, both on the merits of the arguments that are being presented and your understanding of who it is actually that warrants your trust. I'm interested in your reaction. What do you see? How do you react when you see these strongly diverging opinions on a topic? Visit askleo.com/179834 for the askleo.com article, or leave your comment down below if you're seeing this on YouTube. If you've got a question, askleo.com/ask is the place to go. If you're interested in my weekly newsletter, askleo.com/newsletter. And if you're interested in supporting this little circus, askleo.com/patron has the options for you. I'm Leo Notenboom, and this is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.